Welcome to Speaking Of. I'm Jared.
And I'm Kate.
So, I have a story. Big shock. That's
Always
over
does.
Here. And I don't know if you saw this because this happened a while ago, but this is so good that I wanted to discuss it with you in purpose.
I kind of
in purpose, yeah.
We're having word issues today.
We are.
I hope I haven't heard of it because I'm kind of excited now.
What to do? Well, I've discussed it with the hubs, but yeah. But before I get into this story...
First of all, speaking of you and the hubs, I am
buzz.
sick and tired of all of these behind my back conversations. You know, I finally find a hubs that gets along with the GBF.
And I just hog him all to myself.
I know, and now I'm thinking maybe this isn't the best. I don't know. I don't know.
Idea.
Maybe I liked it better before. I haven't decided.
All right, so before I start this story, the viewer discretion is advised. I'm going to try to be very politically correct. That will be some of the fun part of the story.
Wow.
But just in case you have young
Jared
ones in the
being
room,
PC on the fly.
it'll be fun.
Okay. You've been warned.
You have been warned.
Cover your
ears.
ears.
You have 5 seconds to get your children out of the room.
Shoot.
Pretend it's a fire drill. Anyway.
We have those.
In fact, pretend it's a real fire for extra fun. Don't you smell smoke, kids? Quick to the front lawn! See how long they'll stay out there.
Alrighty then.
So I was running an errand, and this big, huge pickup truck with big, huge wheels. We're talking, you know, like back in the 80s, it would have been Bigfoot. It would have been like a monster truck rally.
Okay.
Pulls out.
Now it's just a truck.
Now it's just a truck. Nowadays, that's all it is. Big truck, big wheels, meh.
Not impressed.
So he pulls out in front of me, and we come to the stoplight, and his license plate reads, Mega Big.
Stop it.
I didn't think, I actually took a picture of this and sent it to both you and the hubs, but I think this was back when my phone was trying to still figure out that your phone wasn't an iPhone. Anyway. So I'm like, Mega Big. And I'm just kind of sitting there and I'm like, surely it's just, he's referring to the truck. Because the truck is Mega Big. And I noticed that it has a license plate border around it. Curiosity gets the better of me, and I'm inching closer and closer. And it's dark, it's late at night, and he's had the license plate frame for a while, and it's faded, and I can't quite see what it is. So I'm like,
This is really making me nervous.
As it should. So I'm like, nah, whatever. So I go, and I run my errand. I'm like, oh, I need to go run to Target real quick. I'm out. I might as well just go get it done with. Go over to Target. Well, guess what's in Target's parking lot?
Mega Big!
Mega Big is there! And he's parked out in the South 40 though, because clearly his Mega Big truck
is too Mega Big.
It's too Mega Big to be parked anywhere close. So I park like 2 or 3 spots up from Mega Big because I am going to see what this license plate says.
I love it. I love it.
And this by the way is when I'm taking the picture. That plays an important part of the story.
Oh man.
So I go up and I take the picture, and this is what the license plate frame says. And this one I cannot dress down, so if your children are still in the room, get rid of them now. One stroke.
No.
And I started coming.
No!
Now,
no!
So I take the picture, and at first I'm giggling because my inner 12-year-old just finds this hilarious. Hilarious. And I'm like, maybe, you know, he's referring to golf. Or something. Like, I'm trying to justify this.
The engine or something.
So then I realized that one of those words is spelled a very specific way.
No! Where is this boy's mother?
Well, and clearly he's had this for a while. So this is the best part of the story. I'm standing with my good friend Thor, taking this picture.
I'm guessing he's single.
I step around. The
No!
guy's there. So the guy, I step around, I go, and he looks at me. I swear he thought I was gonna mug him.
He probably thought you were going to report him. Yeah, was he Mega Big?
You know what?
Okay, look.
You know, before you say, as a man, I don't know that tagline is what you want to be advertising. I'm just saying.
Here's my take on this. Look, people, when you overcompensate,
oh my gracious,
people can tell, so just don't.
Well,
right?
And he was an older I won't say older, he was probably our age, I'm
Maybe.
guessing.
Okay, here's what's
I just cannot believe his wife lets him drive around with this
First
truck.
of all, are we sure he's married? Second of all, maybe that guy was having to drive his son's truck around and he was mortified.
As he well should. I hope he went home and said, I thought I was getting mugged and somebody was taking a picture of
Or
your
rather,
license
he was
plate.
like, I've been caught with this vehicle.
But yes, he was quickly getting in. And I had that moment of, do I say something? But then I'm like, I don't want to feed the ego in case that was,
Yeah.
you know, I didn't want, your license plate's hilarious. My inner 12-year-old finds it. Yeah.
Well, so, okay, speaking of cars and...
Yeah,
whatnot.
segue this.
Yeah, I will. Try me. My friend Christine,
Oh no.
she and her husband go to the gym in the morning, which I commend them for. Early
I can't
in the
do
morning.
it.
I can't do
It
that.
makes me puke.
But more than I needed
It
to know. Anyway, so they play this little game. There is a vehicle in the parking lot of this gym in the mornings.
No.
And it's this big white Hummer, and it's all decked out.
Is
and
Arnold there?
No, but apparently there's this like a sticker in the one window that says it's like a big wolf, and it says like White Russian Wolf or something, or the Russian Wolf or something like that. So they're constantly.
It'd be better if it was the big bad wolf. I'm just saying.
Well, you know.
With a license plate border talking about huffing and puffing.
It is Russian. Which makes me remember that I miss Oleg. Anyway.
Oh yeah.
So.
I still have his tea kettle.
Oh. Anyway.
Sorry.
So every time they're at the gym, they're looking for this Russian wolf. And they're trying to figure out who it is. And so they
Who
play,
looks Russian?
right? So they play this game of trying to decide based on who's there. But then what will happen is the Russian wolf vehicle won't be there, but the guy that they thought was the Russian wolf will be there. So then they have to start over. And so I'm like, that's kind of a fun game to play. Who is the Russian wolf?
That sounds like a spy.
Right? I know. It kind of makes me, I'm not going to lie. It tempted me to try to go there in the morning because I, too, want to know who the Russian wolf is.
Oh, I think we should offer that service. We should just sit in the parking lot and wait until the Russian wolf comes out.
We could do a stakeout with, like, donuts and McGriddles.
McGriddles!
So, speaking of McGriddles. Speaking of McGriddles. So, the Hubs was getting tired of having breakfast at Del Taco because we don't have a kitchen right now. And so I said, I know. So I was like, you should try going to McDonald's, right?
Taco. Okay, I'm done now.
Anyway,
I know they.
So he goes to the McDonald's to get the
absurd.
McMuffin.
It's like having breakfast at Leatherby's.
They had breakfast at Leatherby's.
Leatherby's is an ice cream joint for those not in the
Oh
know.
yeah. Anyway, Del Taco is open 24 hours. Anyway,
It is.
So he goes to McDonald's. He gets a McMuffin without the Canadian bacon because he's vegetarian. Blah blah blah. And he's like, it was okay. And I was like, well, I wasn't expecting you to be impressed. I was just expecting you to have it not be Del Taco. But then I said to him, you should have gone with the McGriddle. I mean, it doesn't matter what you put in between those two things because they're pancakes with built-in syrup. And
whoever made those. Genius.
I'm telling you, besides the fact that I believe they're the only pancakes that I've eaten lately that my stomach doesn't reject.
Really?
That just
you need to find out what's in there.
Syrup.
Speaking of pancakes, we need to go back to the Waffle Palace.
Oh no.
We do though.
It's
they remodeled.
true.
It was
We went to
better.
it,
It was
nice.
good. And I need to put on my tattoo.
Oh my goodness. This has escalated rather quickly. The Waffle Palace we used to frequent, and until the day that the ceiling tiles were falling into
Much as will soon be happening here.
Right, they were like powder sugaring into our food, and we decided it was time to let it go. But we recently went back to the Waffle Palace because the Hubs kept talking about it, and we went without him. Anyway, it was his choice.
That was
okay?
what the funniest part was.
Yeah.
We ditched him.
It was his own fault. He had his chance. Anyway.
Things are new and improved and much better.
Yes. I mean, the same people were basically there, but
yes.
at least we didn't have to look at that portrait of, what was a drawing of like this little girl with her socks off or something, and I'm like,
Speaking
I'm
of
eating
haunted
here.
places, that place, that place is probably, don't you think?
Most likely.
Like there's been some kind of drug overdose there or something.
If
Good thing we're not using the real name.
there was going to be one anywhere, that's where it would be.
Oh, all right. Well, we're being told that we need to wrap it up because our last episode went to the 12th of forever.
Sorry, Rocket. Rocket's okay.
He's going to come back after you or something. All right, I'm Jared.
I'm Kate.
We'll see you next time.